All licensed GMRS are welcome to check in. The net manager is Andy, WRTP 577. We call for stations using the first number after the letters in your call. Please give your call slowly and phonetically, and your name and location. This is a directed net, so please transmit only as directed by net control. Your net control for the evening is WRUK 388. My name is Sean, and I am located in Oklahoma. I'd like to welcome everybody to the net this evening, and if anybody should have an emergency situation during the net, please just give us a double break and we'll give you our immediate attention. So to start things off, did want to give one announcement this evening. Next week, this net will be on Eric's Floyd Snob repeater. That is 462.600 with a 351 DCS and plus 5 offset on there. So make sure you got that programmed in your radio, because next week we will start shifting things around to make use of both repeaters. So just to repeat, that's 462.600 with a 351 DCS and plus 5 offset. So next week we'll be over there on that one. And that's all I got on announcements, so I'll call now. Are there any other announcements for the net? Please call.
WQYD 228. Got one little announcement.
WQYD 228. Go ahead, Brock.
Okay, this Zillow is pointing toward, the 575, and I call myself going to try to put Zillow onto the .6. It won't. The names aren't going to change. Nothing. Just sign in the same way. Nothing's changing name-wise on Zillow. So I call myself going to do that. I started to do that, and it messed up. And so I'm going to wait till after the net. Should be ready next week. We'll steer it over to the .6, and everybody on Zillow just stay right where you're at. Come into Zillow, and it'll come into the .6. That was with Eric's permission. Asked him if you wanted to do that. It's your. All right, that's all. Just go ahead and check me in and out. And I got to get busy with the TV. I'm cutting the cable. WQYD 228. Cutting the cable.
Roger that. Well, thank you for that announcement there, Brock. And on that note, anyone who is currently listening on the Zillow app, when we start calling for stations, if you're using the Zillow app only, don't call in on any other section there. I will call for check-ins from the Zillow app, because there's probably a delay with that app, and we don't want you getting stepped on all over the place and discouraged. So we will have our own section to call for the Zillow app, so don't call in on the other ones, please. Are there any other announcements for the net? Please call. Not hearing any other announcements. Let's go ahead and start calling for any mobile portable stations. Anybody out there that's actually driving around, let's get you in here real quick just in case you overdrive the range of the repeater. So any mobile stations, please call now.
This is WRVL 813, Jeremy, Goshen.
All right, we picked up WRVO 813, Mr. Jeremy. Got you down on the list there. Any other mobiles out there? Any other mobiles, please call. not hearing any other mobiles, so WRVO 813, Mr. Jeremy, you got any comments for us this evening?
No comments. I'm going to be in and out, but appreciate all the work that's gone into this, and looking forward to every Thursday. Appreciate it.
All right, Jeremy. Well, you be safe out there driving around, and watch out for all the crazies. And we will mark you down as in and out, and appreciate the kind words there. We'll clear with WRVO 813, and one last call for mobile stations before we move on. Mobile stations. Nothing else heard on mobile, so with that, we'll move on to short time stations. Just wanting to get down on the list with no comments. Please call now.
WRNW 405, Cannon Charlton. Get me in and out, please. Thank you very much, Sean.
WRVT 893, Will County, in and out.
WRKU 473, Chris, Oklahoma, in and out.
WRVS 623, Mount Washington, in and out.
Alright, let's stop her right there. I know we had some doubles at the beginning, so if I miss you, try again. I apologize. But we had WRNW 405, Mr. Ken. Good to hear you, Ken. WRVT 893, Mr. Bill. Good to hear you. WRKU 473, Chris. Got you in there, Chris. And I think that last one that came in was Whiskey Romeo Victor Sierra 623, and I did not get the name. Could you come back and give me your name and let me know if that call is correct?
Roger, that's a good call on station ID, WRVS 623, Market in Mount Washington, Fuller County.
All right, Marcus. Thank you there. Appreciate that. And that's all I heard on the short times. But like I said, I know there were some doubles. So if I did not call you and you want to get in short time, please try again. This is
Key Romeo Kilo Golf 570. John, over here in Old Louisville.
Net Control. Net Control, please recognize Whiskey Romeo Delta India 358. Name here is Eric. Echo Romeo India Kilo, located in Greenville, Indiana. Short time in and out. Back to Net Control.
This is WRQ F573, Josh in Valley Station.
This is WRPM 298, Wes in St. Matthews, short time.
This is WRAP 822, Brian in St. Matthews, also short time.
This is
WRUW 632, Josh in Fern Creek, in and out, back to net. Net Control. WRTP 444 from the Mount Washington, Kentucky. Patrick. Now. This is WRVT 597, short term, in and out.
All right, let's stop it right there for a minute. Okay, we picked up WRKG 570, Mr. John, WRDI 358, Eric, WRQF 573, Josh, WRPM 298, Mr. Wes, WRAP 822, Brian, WRUW 632, Josh, WRTP 444, Patrick, and WRUT 597, and I didn't get a name on that one. Are there any other short time stations out there? Please call.
Yes, it is. WRPU 967, Joe in Greenville, Indiana.
This is WRQE 532, Josh in Auburndale.
WRPU 586, Shepherdsville, Willow. Okay, hang on a second there, guys. We had some doubles. Picked up WRPU 967, Joe, WRQE 532, Josh, and I heard a 586 station, but I didn't get the front end of that. 586 station, please try again. This is WRPF 586, Shepherdsville, Willow. All right, WRPF 586, Shepherdsville, Willow. Got you in there. Thank you very much for that. Any other short time stations, please call.
This is 680, Dave. This is WRCP 349.
Okay, picked up WRTP 349, and right before him was 680, Dave. Dave, I didn't get the first part of your call.
WRTP 680.
Was that Whiskey Romeo Tango Delta?
Yes, sir.
Okay, got you in there. Thank you, Dave. Any other short times before we move on? That's a pretty good little list going. Any other short times, please call now.
This is Whiskey Romeo Victor Tango 597. I do apologize. I forgot to give my name on my last transmission. I am Ricky from Shepherdsville.
Okay, Ricky, got you in there. Thank you for adding that in so I can get my record straight. Appreciate that. Any other short times before we move on, please call. Okay, not hearing anything else on short time, so we'll go ahead and move on. This is WRUK 388 on the 462-575 GMRS Repeater. And I forget what the call of the repeater is, so I guess I can't ID that. Anyway, short time's done, so let's go ahead and call for any Zello check-ins. Anybody out there on the Zello app? Now is your time. Go ahead and call. B298, Unit 1, Bill in Southern Indiana.
QPL 589, My name is Glenn, Golf Lima Echo November. I'm out here in Baghdad, Kentucky.
WRUV 298, Unit 2, Tony in Mount Washington, Kentucky.
WRBU 937, this is Daniel out here in Waddy, Kentucky.
WRFG 896, this is Josh from Bardstown, Kentucky.
Okay, hang on a second there, guys. All right, we picked up WQPL 589, Mr. Glenn. WRUV 298, Unit 2, Tony. WRPU 937, Daniel, and WRFG 896, Josh. And Bill, I got the 298 Unit 1, but I didn't get the front end of your call. Come back with it, please.
WRUV 298, Unit 1, Bill in Southern Indiana.
All right, thank you, Bill. We got you there. Any other Zello check-ins, please call. Nothing else heard on Zello, so let me go back up to the top of these guys and get some comments real quick. WRUV 298, Unit 1, Mr. Bill, good evening. You got anything for us? Okay, maybe not. Let's try WQPL 589. Glenn, good evening there, Glenn. You got any comments?
Correction on the call, if I heard it right, it's WQVL 589. Name is Glenn. I just want to thank everyone, whoever's involved, everyone that's involved putting this together. I really appreciate it, because out here in the middle of nowhere, I don't have hardly any reception to get back down to Louisville, so my hat's off to everyone. Back to Net Control. Appreciate you picking me up.
All right, Glenn. Well, thank you for the correction there, and I'm glad that things are working out for you to get you into the repeater here, and Brock and Andy deserve all the credit on that one, so I'm sure they appreciate hearing that, but thank you for that. And hopefully you have a good evening there, sir. We'll clear with WQVL 589 and move on down to WRUV 298, Unit 2, Mr. Tony. Good evening, Tony. Okay, maybe he was in and out as well. We'll clear with him and go to WRPU 937. Daniel, good evening, Daniel.
Good evening, sir. I forgot to add that I was going to be in and out. This is WRPU 937.
All right, Daniel. No worries. Appreciate you coming back and saying that. So we'll clear with you and move on to WRFG 896. Mr. Josh. Good evening, Josh.
I just want to say thanks for hooking this up on Zillow. Since I've moved to Nelson County, it's hard for me to reach everybody in Louisville as well. So this is a good alternative. So appreciate it.
Roger. Roger that. Roger that. Yep. It's nice being able to use the technology to play radio nowadays. I know Brock was, I was following along the Facebook page and it looked like Brock was working on it for 2 or 3 days there straight. So glad he got her all worked out. But good to hear you in there, Josh. And we'll clear with WRFG 896. And that brings us to the bottom of them. So with that, let's go ahead and start regular roll call. Anybody else that hasn't checked in yet that wants to get in there, we're going with 0 through 3. The number after the letters in your call, 0 through 3. Please call now.
This is WRBB278. That is Whiskey Romeo Victor 278. This is Kenny in New Albany.
WRKJ 240, Chris out of Mount Washington.
Picked up WRVV 278 with his brand new call sign. Got you there, Kenny. And WRKJ 240, Chris, got you in there. Any others 0 through 3, please call now.
This is WRCP 349, downtown Louisville.
Picked up WRTP 349 in downtown Louisville. Didn't catch your name there, but that's okay. We can grab it when we come back for comments, I reckon. And with that, we'll go ahead and start calling for 0 through 6. 0 through 6 stations. Please call now.
Net control. I want you to recognize WRKB 490, Samuel from Floyd Knobs, Indiana.
Net control, recognize WRKZ 606, Linden, Kentucky.
This is WRTP 577, Andy coming to Fern Creek.
Picked up WRKB 490, Mr. Samuel. WRKZ 606, didn't get a name, but we'll work on that later. And WRTP 577, Andy, got y'all in there. Let's go ahead and open it up for everybody. 0 through 9, 0 through 9. If you want to get down for comments, now is the time. Call down.
Net control, please recognize. WRKH 949, John here in Sellersburg. The man with the plan of the SDR as we got it. So thanks for having us. We appreciate it. Everything's been great this evening. And got a lot of good info coming out. And appreciate all the work done by, Brock with Zillow. So I'm going to go ahead and clear it. And thank you very much.
All right, John. Was that call Whiskey Romeo Juliet Hotel?
Apologies, I should have put that out there. It's Whiskey Romeo Kilo Hotel 949. I'm sorry, I jumped the gun on it.
No worries. And were you wanting to be short time or are you sticking for comments?
Again, my bad. Sticking for comments.
Roger. Any other 0 through 9 stations? 0 through 9, please call now.
Net Control, please recognize Whiskey Romeo Echo India 904, WREI 904, Jeff in Henry County.
All right, picked up Mr. Jeff, WREI 904. Is there any other 0 through 9 before we go back for comments?
Hey, Rick, try that again. You made it through Zello, but not on the channel.
Actually, it's on Willow.
Was there another station trying to get in there?
Radio Tango Alpha, 859 on Willow, so apparently I haven't been trusted yet.
Okay, I got the Tango Alpha 859. Give me the first two letters there, please.
Ski Radio, Tango Alpha, 859. Name is Rick, Romeo, India, Charlie, Kilo. Also K4, PYB.
All right, Rick, we got you in there that time. Any other 0 through 9, please go. All right, nothing else heard. Let's go back up to the top for comments, and we are going to start things off with WRVV278. Mr. Kenny, good evening, Kenny.
Well, good evening, Sean, and everybody else on the net. I feel like I just talked to you yesterday, probably because I did. So, yeah, Sean said earlier, I am a brand new GMRS-er. Got my ticket about 2 days ago. I come from the ham radio world and decided to join you guys on this chunk of the spectrum. So basically just wanted to say hi and introduce myself. So this is Kenny, WRVV278, and I'll send it back to Net Control.
All right, Kenny. Well, congrats on getting your GMRS license there, and I'm glad you did, so I don't have to third-party you in anymore. But, yep, congrats, and great to hear you once again this evening there, sir. Hope you're having a good night. But we'll clear with WRVV278 and move down to WRKJ240. Chris, good evening, Chris.
Hey, Sean, I'll try to be quick but dump a lot of information. I'm watching the Zello side, too. There's a few issues that we've seen just through tonight. A couple people getting in on Zello but not making it to the repeater. We're going to work on tweaking all that. If anybody needs help finding that, you can find me on here any other time afterwards. But I appreciate you running the net tonight. Zello seems to be working out good and helping those guys out in the sticks reach us. I think that'll do it. WRKJ240.
My hero.
All right, Chris, I appreciate the info there. Are you the one that's helping Brock out, getting the Zello all lined out?
Yeah, I helped him with some stuff yesterday to get it up and running. I think we know there's going to be a couple little bugs and tweaks we've got to do, but we're at least well on the right track for now.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's to be expected. But it seems to be working fairly good, fairly well for now. So good job on there. Appreciate y'all doing that. But, thank you for the info. And if anybody has any issues to report or concerns on the Zello stuff, holler at Chris. And we'll clear with WRKJ 240, and that'll move us down to WRTP 349 in downtown Louisville, and I did not get the name there, but good evening nonetheless. Your turn for comments.
Yes, was that WRTP 349? Tom, downtown Louisville. No comment.
All right. In fact, that was 349 there. But thank you for coming back, Tom. And we will get you down for no comments. And we appreciate you taking the time to check in with us and listen along tonight. And that will move us down to WRKB 490, Mr. Samuel. Good evening, Samuel.
How's it going, Net Control? The only announcement I have is I'm still looking for a nice home for a XPR 8300 GMRS Repeater. Also, I'm coordinated with Brock. If I don't find something eventually, I'm probably just going to put the 5.5 back up at Edwardsville, be a low profile repeater. If I don't find something bigger as just a backup site just to have in the area, everything's going to stay the same for the time being. So if you still got it in your radios, don't delete it. So that's it for the moment. WRKB 490, and that's it, Net Control. Back over.
All right, Samuel. Yep, I will leave her set in the radio there, and look forward to you finding a good spot. So hopefully everything works out on that end. I know it can be tough trying to find places to put repeaters nowadays, but good luck on it. We'll clear with WRKB 490, and that'll move us down to WRKZ 606, and I didn't catch a name on that one. Good evening, and your turn for comments.
Yeah, WRKZ 606. First name is Michael in Linden, Kentucky.
All right, Michael, got you in there. Got any comments for us this evening?
No, not really. Just a big thank you out to Brock and everybody else that's been doing the repeater work and with Zello and everything. Really appreciate that.
All right. Well, yep. It's a team effort. It's a team effort. There's been several actors in there getting everything lined out and working and going. But some more than others. But every bit of help is appreciated for sure. And I appreciate it as well. So I'm right there with you. But thank you, Michael. And we'll clear with WRKZ 606 and move on down to our normal net control and the progenitor of the net, WRTP 577. Mr. Andy, good evening.
Good evening. I'd like to thank everybody for checking in, and thank Sean for taking over tonight. And I've been in contact with some people, and I think we're going to start hearing some new voices on the net control side of things. So that's exciting for me because it frees me up every now and then and lets me kind of have a normal life again on Thursdays because I do Wednesdays and Thursdays, and so I get in trouble sometimes if I spend too much time on the radio. So. All right, that's about all I got. Thanks, Brock, for getting the Zello set up. I think that's pretty cool. I think everybody's enjoying it, and it's definitely something that I think will be beneficial for people in the future. So, all right, this is WRTP 577. We'll see you guys.
Yeah, roger that, Andy. I know what you mean. I've been running some nets for a while now, so yeah, it can be a little bit of a hassle at times when you get multiple nets going on multiple nights, and it's nice to get a little bit of relief every once in a while. So I understand what you mean, but it's still fun nonetheless. But appreciate you, Andy, and hopefully you have a good night there, bud. We'll clear with WRTP 577 and move down to WRKH 949, Mr. John. Good evening, John.
Good evening, Net Control, Sean. Yeah, lots of new stuff, right? So, and definitely, Andy, thank you very much, sir. Appreciate everything you're doing and all the efforts that are put in. Lots of good communications today out of band. I really appreciate it. I wasn't sure how it was all going to roll out, but I'm glad it's rolling out. A little mixed stuff coming up the next 2 to 3 weeks in between, Brock's repeater, Eric's repeater, a little group orientation, some documents, getting the net control documents or scripts set up. And, I really appreciate it. And Sean, thank you for taking over tonight. I would have, but I was not quite ready yet. And hopefully on the 26th, I think it is. Let me just verify on the calendar. I'm hoping to do my first. Yeah, that is the 26th. Net control. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to preemptively put anything out there. But as we all continue to move this forward, it's going to be wonderful to see how everything works out. I'm excited. I'm ecstatic. And cannot wait to be part of Net Control Ops. And as far as the SDR stuff goes, we're going to be doing a different post tonight. We're not going to post directly to a link. We're going to upload to a new YouTube page and then take that and copy that link out and then put it on everybody else's, which is everybody's welcome to share, and just go ahead and blast it out there. So appreciate everybody and NetOps, everybody, the Triple Nickel, everybody that's been involved. We really appreciate everything. I appreciate it. And thank you very much for letting us participate in a great thing that could be even greater as we move forward. WRKH 949, we're clear.
All right, John. Well, sounds good on the recording there, and good luck on the net control stuff. Just takes a couple weeks of doing it to get comfortable with it and get used to it. It ain't no big deal at all. Everybody tends to have butterflies that first time or two, and then usually after about that second time, it's just second nature to you. So have no doubt you'll be just fine doing that. But appreciate you throwing your name in the hat for net control there. But we'll clear with WRKH 949 and move on down to Jeffro Bodine, WREI 904. Good evening, Jeff.
Thank you, Sean. This is WREI 904, and I got the Zello app on the cell phone, but I guess I have to be authorized to be able to use it. And I went to Brock's or the GMRS page and put my name and call sign in there. I don't know how this all works, but trying to get the Zello all up and running. But good to hear everybody. Sounds like there's a wonderful net going on so far, and looking forward to bouncing back and forth from Brock's and Eric's GMRS repeater. So this ought to be interesting. I know that Floyd's Knobs is kind of like the Cadillac of locations for southern Indiana and Louisville area. But hopefully we can pull in some other northern stations and get them involved with it too, and just keep growing this thing. Before you know it, it'll be from the East Coast to the West Coast. Be kind of cool. But I've never had Zello the app before, so I was trying to tinker with it and see what it was all about. But anywho, that's about it. I just got in. I've been sitting here for the last maybe 20 minutes listening and just waiting for my turn. And wanted to say hello to everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm about half asleep because we went out to our best and had dinner. And my belly is full and my eyes are getting heavy, so and I still got winter heat to do, so catch up with all the rest of that. But anyhow, good to hear everybody. I hope everybody's doing well, and look forward to hearing everybody again. So this is WREI 904, way out here in Henry County, about 30 miles northeast of Louisville. So, but the repeaters, Brock's done a good job with it. Sounds excellent. Full quieting, and I hope I'm getting into it okay. But nevertheless, everybody have a good evening, and everybody have a good rest of the week. This is WREI 904, and I'm turning it back to you, Sean, net control.
All right, Jeff. Well, I know you got the winter heat stuff to do, so I know you'll probably be out of here pretty quick. But I would say hang around for just a minute or two after the net, and Chris or Brock can probably shed some light on that, because I haven't poked around with the Zello, so I wouldn't know to tell you one way or the other on that. But hang around after the net's over for a couple minutes, and I'm sure they'll be happy to shed some light on that. But, yep, roger that on spreading the net a little bit further north. We're going to try to make use of both repeaters and starting next week, and hopefully get that range out there and get as many people involved as we possibly can. That's the name of the game. But appreciate you, Jeff, and good to hear you there, buddy. We'll clear with WREI 904 and move on down to WRTA 859, Mr. Rick. Good evening, Rick. Okay, not hearing anything on Rick, so he must have been in and out, I guess. And that gets us to the bottom of the list. So with that, I'll say this is WRUK 388, net control on the 575 GMRS repeater. And we'll go ahead and call for any late check-ins to the net. Anybody else wanting to get down on the list that hadn't made it in here yet, please call now.
WQYD 228, Unit 3, Churchill Downs, John.
WRKJ 240, Unit 2, Logan Nelson from Kentucky.
All right, let's hang on 1 second. We got WQYD 228, Unit 3, Mr. John, and Logan, I got KJ 240, Unit 2. Could you tell me the first part again there, please?
WRKJ 240.
WRKJ 240. We got you in there, Mr. Logan. Thank you very much. Are there any other late check-ins? Please call now. Okay, not hearing anything else. Let's go back to John, WQID 228. Good evening there, John. Any comments for us?
I just hope everybody's made it through the weather last night and sitting here enjoying the net again this week. Like what y'all doing. Won't take too much time, but hope everybody out there is safe and having a good evening. Enjoying the radio. We appreciate you. WQID 228, Unit 3.
Roger that, roger that. Yep, I hope everybody made it through the storms all right, too. I know I got in from work this morning, and there was a pretty good band opening going on, and I was hoping to do some playing, and then all the lightning started hitting. So instead of instead of playing on the radio, I went ahead and disconnected my coax and made everything safe because it was pretty loud around here for a little while. So, but appreciate you checking in with us there, John. We'll clear with WQID, QID 228, and move on down to WRKJ 240. Logan, good evening there, Logan.
Good evening.
Got any comments? Anything you want to share with the group?
444 is my hero, that is all.
All right. Well, it's good to hear you in there, Logan, and hopefully you'll join us next week as well, and maybe we can get you to stick around and chit-chat with us for a little bit, but we appreciate you checking in with us there. WRKJ 240, number 2, Logan. And that gets us back down to the bottom of the list again, so we'll do one more call for any late check-ins out there before we shut things down. Late check-ins, please call now.
Control, WRVL 813, just a clarification on your first and only mobile. Whiskey Romeo, Victor, Lima, 813. Thank you, Sean.
Okay, did you come in mobile and I had your call wrong?
Yeah, I believe you had an O in there. So Whiskey Romeo, Victor Lima, 183.
Okay, yeah, I see you up there, but you just said 183. Is it 183 or 813?
A little bit of dyslexia. 813, 813.
Okay, Jeremy, appreciate it. We got you corrected there. WRVL 813. I appreciate it. Jeremy, got you wrote down. Alrighty, well, that gets us down to it. So, with that, I will say I'd like to thank everybody for checking into the net this evening. That gets us, with myself included, at a total of 37 check-ins. That's a pretty impressive net by any standard. So, thank you everybody for checking in with us. And this will conclude the net for tonight. This is WRUK 388 closing the 575 GMRS net and returning the repeater back to normal general mobile radio service use. And don't forget, next week we will be on Eric's Floyd and Snob's machine. That was a tongue twister for me. 462.600 with a 351 DCS. So don't forget about it. If you tune in over here and you don't hear it, flip over there. 73 and good night, everybody.
WRTP 577, real quick. 37 check-ins, that's a record, just in case everybody was wondering.